Yeah, yeah, morning all. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes. Fine, thank you. Fine. So in the yesterday and we had a demo session, introductory session. Just I'll take 5 minutes what we have discussed in the last class. So why Python? I was just defining who can learn Python, how it was built, Python real-time applications, what kind of applications are we developing today? Python comparison with other programming languages, reasons why Python is suddenly super popular, Python scope and job market. Right. Python is a general purpose programming. Python is a general purpose programming. Right. It is a general purpose programming. Right. Any kind of applications we can develop today by using Python. It's not for a particular purpose. It is not purpose based. It is for general purpose, any kind of applications, right? Multi-programming features. Python has got multi-programming features. What all the features we see in different other programming languages, all the features we see in Python. High-level language. Python is a high-level language, easily understandable, portable, and machine independent. Just check with this, right? Interpreted language, line by line execution, which makes debugging easy. User friendly programming or programmer friendly programming, right? Which provides simple syntaxes, which looks like normal English statements, right? Yeah. Purpose based languages, Pascal, Fortran, and COBOL are purpose based languages. A language which is suitable for developing any kind of application, a language which is suitable for developing any kind of application. Such a language we call it as general purpose programming. We call it as general purpose. Two types of languages, low level and high level. Low level language like assembly level or machine level, right? They're not human understandable, they are not portable, they're machine dependent. High level language like Python, they're human understandable, they are portable, and they are machine independent. They're high level languages like Python are human understandable, they are portable and machine independent. So Python has got what programming features? It has got multiple programming features, right? What programming features Python has got means procedural oriented programming features. It has got procedural oriented programming like C language. It has got object-oriented programming features like C++, Java, scripting features like shell script, and modular programming features like Modular 3. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environment. For procedural oriented, for object oriented, for scripting and modular programming, right? Yes. Because of this multiple programming language features, we call Python as a hybrid language. Just like C language, like C++, like Java, like Modular 3, we can develop different varieties of applications using Python. But the Java developers or programmers are strictly restricted to use only this object-oriented programming. Without object-oriented programming, they cannot write a program or application. We have got many scripting features. Python supports scripting features. Python has got vast varieties of libraries towards scripting. And also because of this modular programming, Python has got great boom today, like thousands of modules. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environment. Whatever environment you are from, whatever domain you are from, Python provides a module for it. For data science, separate modules. For big data, separate modules, you see. For networking, separate modules. For testing, for operating systems, for each and every environment, separate modules. Python is providing for each and every database. Python is providing separate modules for working with Excel files, for working with CSV files, JSON files, XML files, PDF files. By writing Python code, right, we can create Excel files, CSV files, and for mathematical operations, for statistical operations, and for generating graphs, right? Yes. Yes. Python real-time applications. What kind of applications are we developing? So I was saying in today's session, just I'll show you some examples of that, how to generate graphs, how simple generating graphs in Python. Without any Python knowledge, just I'll make you understand, right? The generating of graphs. The simple coding, right? Not even one-fourth coding as compared with other programming. Like normal graphs, bar graphs, histograms, scatter plots, stack plots. And Python real-time applications, what kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? Python real-time applications. So, well, like web applications, a lot of web applications are getting developed today by using Python, using the framework like Django framework. Many flexible features it has got with very less coding, with simple syntaxes. It has got its own database. Yes. It has got its application server, right? So at a rapid speed, can develop applications, web applications using Python today. So Python is preferred for developing web applications. Today, if we talk about the automation applications, majorly like if we talk, Python is the only language, mostly preferred language for implementing, right? Data science, that is machine learning, deep learning, AI, for all these things, Python is the mostly chosen programming. Even for IoT, right? Writing many automation scripts, even for DevOps environment, writing automation script, right? And even for big data environment today, like for huge data and storage, especially for processing, right? For huge data processing, we have got execution model like Spark, which uses Python for its computation, right? PySpark, we say. For scientific application, Python is providing CP, scientific Python. For numerical analysis like NumPy, numerical Python. For graphical user interface or for animations, we have got a TK Inter, PyQt. For gaming or game development, we have got Pygame, PyCora. And for 3D games, 3D rendering libraries like PySci for scheduling tasks, for test or test cases. Software development. Software developers make use of Python as a support language. Software developers make use of Python. Okay, and even for business applications, for business applications, for database applications, for web scraping, for scraping data from different websites, harvesting data or extracting data from different websites, we use models like URL libs4, and Python can connect with any databases. For developing e-commerce websites, and for network applications, for network programming or for network applications, a separate framework like Twisted Python, Python is providing. For CAD or 3D CAD applications, for audio or video applications already. Many applications got developed, for example, Tim Player, C Player, some examples of it. For embedded applications, right, Raspberry Pi. For embedded application, Raspberry Pi, right? Yes. Raspberry. And for computer vision, for color detection, face detection, for object detection, for data analysis, for robotics with Python, right? Robotics with Python. For desktop applications, single user console applications. Okay, who are using Python today and topmost applications built using Python? Google is one of the best example of Python web application. The Google web crawling is first written in Java. It was too difficult. It was rewritten in Python. Yahoo using Python for its YouTube using Python. YouTube using Python for its video sharing service. Facebook using Python. Instagram built using Python. NASA using Python for its research and development activities because of Python hybrid features. Uber pricing algorithm implemented using Python. Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, Dropbox, Netflix. Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, Dropbox, Netflix, right? Yes. The popular OTT platform like Netflix uses Python for security automation for subscription related things. MMOG, massively multiplayer online games. Many games are getting developed using Python. Maya, a powerful 3D animation. iRobot for military and commercial operation. BitTorrent using Python for hardware testing purpose. Companies like IBM, Seagate, Qualcomm, all this they are using Python for hardware testing. And from the discussion what we had, reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. All of a sudden why Python is suddenly super popular means most of the programmers or developers are attracted towards Python because of its very less coding and simple syntaxes. And we can easily interact with Python, that too statement by statement it gives response. And multiple programming features Python has got wide varieties of applications. Any kind of applications we can develop today by using Python. Many built-in libraries like thousands of modules Python has. Many built-in libraries like thousands of modules it has got for different environment, right? Yes. Now, people who are from non-programming or zero programming, right? Just check it. Python comparison with other programming. Python comparison with other programming, right? So I'll take a task, I'll implement the task in multiple programming languages. You can check how simple the Python statements as compared with other programming languages. So the task, accepting two values, accepting two values. Accepting two values from the user keyboard and performing addition. Accepting two values from the user keyboard and performing addition, right? Yes. First, I want to do this using, first I'll write using Java. Two major programming languages used for enterprise applications development, Python and Java. First using Java. If you have got knowledge on Java, you can just go to the Java code now. So import java.io.star, right? Class sample, public static void main, string aux, throws IO exception, input stream reader, new input stream reader, system.in, buffer reader br equal to new buffered reader system.out.println. Enter the first number. String s1 equal to br.readline. Whatever you're accepting taken as string, I need to convert into integer by using a method called integer.parseInt. Copy these 3 lines. Enter the second number, right. String s2 br.readline integer.parseInt of s2. Finally saying system.out.println. System.out.println. Finally saying I plus j. So I'll copy this. This is the coding in Java. Just I'll take 1 minute in showing the execution in both Python and Java. Just I'm copying this to a separate, 1 second, notepad. Pasting it here, saving. So I'm creating a separate folder for this batch, right? Python 8 a.m. batch. Python 8 a.m. batch, right? Within this Python 8 a.m., right? I'm saving it as sample.java. At the bottom search panel, I'm typing cmd. Java is available in my system. Just cd slash come out of this and change your directory to Python 8 a.m. batch. Just now I created. Within that, I've saved the Java file. I changed the directory to Python 8 a.m. Now I'm executing this Java. Sample.java is my file name. Now, if any errors, to display the errors. If no errors, we can run this code. No errors. Now you can directly run the code, right? Java sample. Enter the first number, it will say. Enter the second number, it will say 20. Sum is 30. This is what the coding in Java. I don't know like how many of you understood this code. It looks little complex to understand people who are from non-programming and zero programming, right? So what is class? What is public static void main? What is IO exception? What is input stream reader? What is buffer reader? What is readline? What is integer.parseInt? So all this, right, it takes. Hmm. Okay. The same, so you can see 10 to 12 lines of code, 10 to 12 lines of code right here. The same task I'll implement in Python, not more than 3 lines, very less coding, and that too like normal English statements, simple statements, right? Check it. Just the same task I'll implement in Python, not more than 3 lines, just for accepting 2 numbers and performing addition of 2 numbers, right? So here, and this is the Python shell. Directly I'll write the code and execute the code here to accept 2 values, 2 numbers, x and y. Yes. I want to accept two numbers and I want to perform addition. That is your task. So here int of input is asking to enter the value of x. Enter the value of x. Next int of input, enter the value of y. Enter the value of x, enter the value of y. Print x plus y. Save it. Within the C drive, right? Python 8 AM batch is there, right? Test1.py, just say any name with .py. Just this is the code. That's it. For the same task, what we have seen in Java, this is the code for Python. Just entering the value of x in the first line, entering the value of y in the second line, print x plus y. No unnecessary statements, no semicolons. Directly enter x value, enter y value, print x plus y. Do you see any complex word or complex statement here? All right. See that run if I execute it. Enter value of x 10, enter value of y 20, sum 30. That's it. The same output. So not even 1/4 coding as compared with other programmings. Simple syntaxes, right? Just I'll show you with one more example, right? If I were some values, random values like 40, 10, 30, 20, 50. Print x prints the entire list. Print the entire list. Now, if I want to know the number of elements, len of x, think that if there are more than 100 elements, the small list, len of x will returns the number of elements here, 5. Save it, test2.py. I want to find the max element in this. No need to write any code here. Directly, we have got many inbuilt functions, methods available. Max of x returns what? 50. Min of x returns what? 10. Check it once. Length is 5. Max value is 50. Min value is 10. I want the sum of all these values. 40 plus 10 plus 30 plus 20 plus 50. Print the sum of x. Sum of x means 40 plus 10 plus 30 plus 20 plus 50. Sum of x is 150. Sum of all these values. No need to write any code, right? In other programming language, we will write a lot of code, right? To find the sum of this array elements, iterating it one by adding one by one elements, printing it, right? So just to say sum of x prints, even if you got 100 elements, 1000 elements, it gives the sum of those 100 or 1000 elements. Like single functionality. If you want to arrange all those in a particular order, if you want to arrange all this in ascending order, sorted of x in ascending order. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10 to 50, yes. Arranging all the elements in ascending order, 10 to 50. And sorted of x, if I want in descending order, no separate functionality. Same sorted of x you will get in ascending. The ascending, if you reverse, you will get in descending. Reverse equal to true, you will get in descending. Max of x is 50. Min of x is 10. Sorted of x means arranging all the elements in ascending, arranging in descending. Okay, fine. No need to write any code is like a simple inbuilt functions available, max, min, sum, sorted, right? Yes. So if you want to add a new element into this list, if I want to add a new element, I want to append x is the list. I want to append a new element 60. Yes, that's simple. Like normal English statements. 60 got added. Check it. Appended at the end of the list. Check it. I want to remove this 30 from the X list. Remove what? 30. That's it. Very simple, right? For adding, removing, adding, finding the max value, min value. Just append to append a new value, removing that. Removes 30, right? Yes. Okay, next. Fine. So next is try to understand the coding of Python. Very simple coding and also the importance of modules in Python. We have got thousands of module, 89,300 inbuilt modules we got in Python. The importance of module, I'll just give an example of a commonly used module called math module, import math. If you want to see not only this math module, any module, if you want to see what is present within that dir function, directory of this particular module, dir of math. Just say maths.py. Print dir of math module, right? Yes. This is the directory of the math module. Okay, just 1 second, 1 second, give me a second, right? Mm. Yes. Oh, DAR of math, right? Just check with this. Yeah. Sin h square root of tan h tau, right? Yes. So these are the properties of math model, right? For example, there are some variables like e, there are some variables like phi, there are some variables like e, there are some variables like pi, right? Yes. Fine. If I want to print that pi value, if I want to print that pi value, right? Print within the math module, I got a pi. Within the math module, I got e. Hmm. I'm printing the pi value and e value, right? Math.pi is what? 3.14. E value is 2.71, right? Mhm. Mhm. Okay. For example, check with this, right? There is one functionality, for example, the square root is there. You don't know how to work with it, how to use the square root, you don't know, right? You just want some help. So there is a help function in Python, just like print function, there is a help function. There is help function, help on math dot sqrt, help on math dot square root, right? Yes. Help on math dot square root, right? Yes. Mm. Just check this. Help on built-in function square root in the module math. Help on built-in function square root in the module math. Square root is expecting one value x, returns the square root of x. So here help it is asking to provide you one value x. It returns the square root of that x. Clearly it is saying provide one value x, returns the square root of x. Yeah. So just math dot is asking you to provide one value, right? I'm providing 16. It gives the square root of 16. What is that? 4. Similarly, take any other like a POW. You don't know how to work with, how to use it. Just say help in any for any module, for any functionality, the same thing. Within the math module, there is POW. I want help on it. Check it. Yes. It is clearly saying help on built-in function POW in the module math. POW is expecting two values. It is returning x to the power of y. POW is expecting two values. It is returning x to the power of y, x to the power of y. Clearly it's saying provide two values. If you provide two values, this is the power symbol in Python. Single star means multiplication, double star means power, x to the power of y. Ten comma 3. 10 comma 3, 10 to the power of 3. Run module. 1000. Okay, fine. So in this way, for any module, you can get help and work with that functionality. And even just I'll take one more example. See, I said generating graphs is very simple in Python. Just I'll show you like with 2-3 lines how we can generate a graph in Python. So for that also there is a thing you need to import called matplotlib for plottings, right? Yes, matplotlib. Within that we have got a built-in functionality called pyplot. So in the previous example, every time we need to use math in every line. So but here this name is too long, too big, right, to use. I can use alias name as P or PLT, anything, any name like PLT. We have got a plot function to plot a graph. Plot function, right? 1, 2, 3 x coordinate values. I'm taking some random values as x coordinates and y coordinates. These are x coordinate values. These are y coordinate values. PLT dot show. Okay. Dot py. So just a graph is going to be generated. See, plotting a graph with x coordinates and y coordinates. PLT dot show. Run module. A graph is generated now. Takes a little bit time for generating a graph, right? 1, 5, 2, 7, 3, 4, right? 1, 5, 2, 7, 3, 4. Okay. Yes. 1, 5, 2, 7, 3, 4. Now, if you see the graph, right, you got a solid graph. You got a solid graph in blue color. But I want a dotted graph in different color. In green color, I want. For example, if you want a dotted graph means very simple, right? Give comma here and say hyphen hyphen. You will get dotted style. And what color you want, give the color name red or green, whatever, say green, right? Now it's very simple generating graph with different colors, different shapes. Now can you see now? You got dotted style, that too in green color you got, right? The same way, just I'll show you one more example, one last example, right? I'll copy the same line. I want to see instead of plot, if I give bar here, bar function, bar graph. If I give HIST, histogram. If I say scatter here, scatter plot. If I say PIE, pie graph will be generated. So we have got functions for generating. We don't need to write codes here. So file, new file, one last example you check. Yes, I want to generate a pie graph. I just want to analyze how are the sales of a particular product. For example, product like mobiles sales. Name of the mobiles like Samsung, Vivo, Oppo, OnePlus. These are the names of the mobiles. Now sales are like this. Sales like August sales. Like say that August sales are like this. Hmm. Samsung like 45 sales, Vivo 10 sales, 15 sales for Oppo, 30 for this OnePlus. So just a simple, right? How simple generating graph in Python. So just like normal English statements, sales like mobile sales, the sales are like this. I want a pie graph, plt.pie. Pie is what? A pie graph. Based on August sales, I want a pie graph. Based on August sales, I want. And in the output, I want labels. Labels nothing but use the mobile names only. plt.show. That's it. Now check it, run it, exit first, save it. With different colors, you will see, can see it, right? Run it with different colors. You got this, right? Yes. Check it. Which has got more sales? Samsung. Next, which has got more sales? OnePlus. Next, Oppo. Next, Vivo. So you can see the labels. A pie graph. Can you see? Do you see any complex words here? Just the mobile names and the sales and the pie graph based on August sales and labels I want. LD.show. In this way, Python statements will be very simple. By showing you some sample examples, right? Now, you can check with this. So the next class will be on Monday. Tomorrow, Saturday, no class. Classes will be from Monday to Friday. Next class will be on Monday. We'll be continuing from where we have stopped. So from Monday, we'll be starting with the actual things. So from Monday, just I'll be discussing about this Python software foundation, Python versions, Python installations, Python execution modes. We'll be starting with the technicals of Python from this Monday onwards. So Monday and Tuesday also everyone can attend the session. Same time at 8 o'clock using the same link to see more discussion on this. You can see this Python basics, history, applications, features, advantages, flavors, operations, interactive mode, editors, IDs, variables, constants, escape sequences, operators in Python, IDs. I said I'll be discussing on different IDs, integrated development environments like Anaconda, PyCharm, Spider, Jupyter, Eclipse, Colab, and flow control statements, looping statements, string indexing, string slicing, string functions, methods, and string special characters. Collections in Python, lists, list indexing, list slicing, list functions, list methods, list addresses, nested list, and similarly for tuple operations, set operations, dictionary operations, functions, different categories, different types, argument types, lambda function, filter function, map function, reduce function, modules, different ways of importing, renaming, reloading, packages in Python, errors and exceptions, different types of errors, exceptions in Python, file handling, how to read a file, write data to a file, creating files, handling files, right? Object-oriented programming concepts in brief, regular expressions, database activity, database connectivity, installation of one database. I'll show you how Python able to connect with the database, working database related operations from Python, Python date and time module, OS module, advanced concepts like iterator, generator, closer, decorator, graphic programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to this data science, Python, Pandas module in brief. Especially these are the important libraries of Python, Pandas, NumPy, and Matplotlib, the important libraries of Python. And this 30 topics in brief for Python core and advanced, and that course fee is 6,000, right? And later with that I'll be discussing about the AI tools used for this, and Django framework. People who go for Python full stack, total Python package along with Python core and advanced. Django framework in brief with around 15 applications will be developed. One more framework will be discussed freely like Flask framework. and UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, MySQL, and Bootstrap. Can check with this, right? Yes. Just a second. Check with this, everyone. Meanwhile, you got any queries, you can ask me up, right? So next class will be on Monday, as I said. Follow the same timing. Yes, same link for the Mondays. Will be seeing. Hardly takes 1 minute to install Python. I'll be showing you the installation. Without installation, also you can work, and that too without locals on your browser open, like a cloud environment, right? Like Colab. Check with this, right? Yes. So here, Python Core and Advanced, like around 70 hours will be spending, 60 to 70 hours with many working examples. Around 2.5 months it takes. 6,000 is the course fee for it. And along with this Python, people who wants to go for Python total package, full stack, UI technologies in brief, Django framework, around 15 applications, Flash framework, MySQL, and a project. Topics from this 2 to 6 also will be spending around 70 hours, 2 months. 7,000 is the course fee for it. And Python for 70 hours, frameworks for 70 hours, totally 140 hours. 2 months for this Python, 2 months for frameworks, around 4 months to 4.5 months it takes. 6,000 for Python, 7,000 for this framework if you are going separately, 13K. But if you're taking the entire package with a single payment, it is 12K. So let me make it clear about the timings. First 1 week it will be at 8 a.m. Later it will be at 7 a.m. It will start from the 7 a.m. Right? And the offerings from my side, you'll be getting each and every session video. Each and every session will be recorded, right? You'll be getting the recorded session. Even if you're absent for a couple of days, right? Even you can check with the video and attend the next session for the better understanding. Soft copy of this class notes, assignments and tasks for every topic wise I'll be providing so that to build some confidence by writing your own code. WhatsApp, a separate WhatsApp group that I'll be creating so that you can directly have interaction with me. If any errors, you can take snap and post in the WhatsApp. Everybody can I'll be answering. Resumes and interview questions, live interactive hands-on sessions, especially the applications development. There you can do parallelly along with me. And 300 plus code examples in Python Core and Advanced. 15 plus applications, right? We'll be developing in Python. And one project I'll be discussing. Apart from this, DurgaSoft from DurgaSoft side is providing access to Unix, Linux, shell scripting, right? Around 120 videos access it is providing freely when you enroll for this batch. Around 120 videos of this of Mr. Durga, uh, Unix, Linux, and shell scripting one, and about 35 videos of this MySQL also you'll be getting freely, right? This total worth of 5,000 you'll be getting videos worth. You'll be getting whenever you get enrolled with this, immediately you'll be given access for those. You can check with those things, right? Any queries you got anywhere, right? Any queries? Okay, fine. So if I'm done with the queries, if there are no other queries, so we'll meet on Monday, same time at 8 o'clock using the same link to see more discussion, right? Thank you all. Thank you. Meet you on Monday. Fine.